Self-forgiveness is not about shame. Um, when you're initially starting self-forgiveness, it can be tempting to sort of approach it from, as you start opening up all these points and sort of seeing into yourself, it can be tempting to then, reason that, oh, well, what have I been doing? All these reactions and thoughts that I've been harboring about people, nasty thoughts and fantasies and reactions and emotions. The dark emotions that we have attached to memories that are triggered by people in our environment. There could be a temptation to then go into, like I'm a bad person for experiencing these things. Um, but it may be true that living, at the behest of our emotional reactions and feelings isn't the best way to live. Um, it's not going to do you any good to react to being someone who has lived like this. So when you're doing self-forgiveness, it's not about being ashamed. You're not saying I forgive myself for accepting and allowing myself to do X or Y or Z um, as an expression of shame. There should be no movement within you when you're doing that. It's to focus on the fact that it's merely words that you are placing. I forgive myself. Um, it's almost like your mind is a building structured out of words, and you can sort of choose to you can look at what aspects of that structure as the words that you've been living are not best for you, and I forgive myself is a way of sort of saying it's removing that structure. The throughway is too narrow. It's not good. It's not what's best for all. So I want to change that. I want to change this aspect of myself. I forgive myself for accepting and allowing myself to embody this aspect that is not best for all. And so it's merely to say that self forgiveness is just a tool, it's a word, and it's a removal tool for the structures of yourself. And um, there's no shame involved. There should be no, if you're feeling reactive, like bad or down on yourself when you're writing self forgiveness, that you're doing it wrong. You should be you it should it's just the imposition of a word as a structure, as a tool, as self-forgiveness, to remove one point of your programming at a time by writing out the self-forgiveness or speaking the self-forgiveness. So don't 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 do self-forgiveness from the perspective of shame.